Alright, so I'm out here today, and the water at the pond I'm fishing right now is really nasty and muddy, but there's still a bunch of bluegill and bass sort of towards the surface, and I'm going to be testing out on camera my paracord damselfly nymph, just so you guys can see the performance, and I think I'm going to have some good luck at this spot. There's just bluegill stretching across this whole bank, so I think I'm going to catch quite a few, and I'll get back to you when I have something on. Alright, so I just caught a big male bluegill, so I'm just going to keep casting out there, and I'm going to try and film like the whole process on this one. I can see it land, and then they just come at it like crazy. They really love this pattern. Yep, see, there's another one. I've got it on my rod right now. Alright, this one's fighting pretty good. So I'm just going to, since I can't really reel since I'm filming with one hand, I'm just going to do my best here and to bring it in. Alright, now I'm just going to have to drag it in the rest of the way. And you can see here, that is a nice bluegill. Yeah, he's flipping out. He's getting snagged up in these weeds and everything. So I'm just going to come down here and I'm going to grab him because he's tangled himself around this little thorny thing. So I'm just going to pull him up through that. And there you go. See, that is a really nice bluegill. You can see, compared to my hand, I mean, that's probably a solid 9-inch bluegill. And he just slammed it as soon as the fly hit the water like they've all been doing. So I'm going to get a slow-mo release on this guy. Alright, so I'm out here at a different pond and I'm fishing a spinnerbait, and this kind of has diverted away from the fly fishing segment of this video, but I did plan to just demonstrate that fly's effectiveness and then move on with a regular fishing video. You can see, you might be able to see ripples over there. Something huge just slammed something else on top, but I'm fishing just a little Guggen spinnerbait, and I actually did catch a decent sized bass, probably about a pound. But it had marks from where a bigger fish or a turtle or something had bitten it. So there's something big in here. And obviously, like, the ripples are moving in now. I mean, there's a huge slam out there. So, yeah, I'll get back to you if I have anything on. Okay, so this is really weird. I was throwing the spinnerbait again, this little Guggen spinnerbait, and I felt something, and I wasn't sure if I'd had it on. And it was a crappie. I've literally never caught these crappie on a fly, or not a fly rod, on a spinnerbait. That's like, it's hooked pretty badly too. I'm surprised he stayed in, but I mean, there he is. He's got nice teeth, but that's a nice sized crappie. This is a cool fish. That's actually, I never expected to catch that on a spinnerbait, so I'm definitely going to get a slow-mo release shot on this guy. So as I'm getting my scale out to get a weight on the crappie, my friend is fishing a little olive woolly bugger and catches this massive bluegill, and there it is compared to my crappie, but that's probably a 10-inch bluegill. That's a big one. It's a spawning male too.
That's
all right,
really bigger than the trout.
I'm gonna get a weight on the crappie real quick too. All right, just get him wherever. Hold on, he got hooked right there. You might be able to hold him by that.
This is so cool.
That's a big bluegill. I bet he was a fight on the fly rod.
He was insane. This is like probably harder fighter than a river trout.
Hold on, you can see where he got hooked on my rod. All right, so we're getting the weight on the crappie real quick.
Woo.
Okay, that's in kilograms, but it says 0.05, which I'm not sure is right because that's a lot bigger than a 1/10 of a pound. All right, I'll help you in a second, and we're gonna get a double slow-mo release on these guys, so that'll be cool. All right, my friend's got another one. It's another bluegill that took the woolly bugger again. They're really slamming this fly. And yeah, that's another nice one. This pond is full of big bluegill and big bass and big crappie. I mean,
Holy crap. And
this pond.
The contest. Holy crap.
This pond is really loaded with big fish, really of all species. So I'm definitely going to be back here. Here's the pond, by the way, a lot of trees. I remember, if you can actually see over here, there was a pine tree that fell down and drifted out into the pond, and that's like right around this area. So that's part of the reason why we're catching so much, but you will definitely be seeing a lot more of this pond in the future. So let's get a slow-mo release on this little bluegill. Alright, so I did not catch any more today, but I would say this was definitely a great day of fishing, especially fishing at a new location. I honestly, when I pulled up here, I expected to maybe catch a bass or two, but catching a bass, a bunch of bluegill, and a nice crappie was really something else. So I will be back here a lot in future videos. I'm probably going to put out a video here on Wednesday even. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Feel free to comment any thoughts on this video, and like and subscribe for more videos.